Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a test using the Lanolips face base. This is a leave-on recovery mask, so perfect if you're flying or if you need like a deep hydration mask, kind of like a sleeping mask. I'm not going to be using it for that purpose though, so I want to use this as a face primer. That's right, a face primer. So when I was in Sephora, I was putting this on my hand and it started to feel like really tacky and grippy, and I was like, this would be a perfect primer, especially if you do have more drier skin. And then I also watched a video on the Sephora YouTube page, and it was with Lily Galici, that is the owner of Lily Lashes, and she actually uses the Summer Fridays jet lag mask as a primer as well. This one here is $26, so a lot more affordable than the Summer Fridays one. I've tried that sleeping mask before and it is really nice, so I'm gonna give this a try but in a new way. So I've zoomed you guys in just a little bit just so you can kind of see what I'm doing a bit more. And I'm going to start by applying some of it to my face, and I'm really gonna work that in there. It smells so nice as well. So I feel like the more you massage this in, the more sort of grippy it starts to become. Yeah, you can see it's like more resistance now when I'm trying to blend it in. I feel like this is even more grippy than the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I'm gonna go have coffee and something to eat with my sisters after I film this. We'll do some check-ins throughout the day so we can see exactly how this wears and if it changes the makeup at all. Okay, so we've got that all massaged into the skin and it is feeling really hydrated. So it feels really nice and like luxurious, kind of like after you do your skincare at nighttime. So today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. This one here I have done a wear test on before with half primed and half unprimed, but that was not using this. So we're going to see if it makes a difference. I'm just going to do 2 pumps on the back of my hand and I'm going to apply that with a beauty blender. So one thing I did notice about this foundation last time I wore it, it looked really nice to do the whole day. But towards the end of the day, I did notice it started to look a little bit dry on the skin and kind of like really dehydrated. You know how sometimes like the skin almost looks like stretched? So we'll be able to see if this makes a difference in that, or if it breaks it up. Maybe it's not a good face primer. We will find out. It seems to be applying like pretty well over the top of the face mask, like it's not pushing it off or peeling or anything. Okay, so I've blended out all of the foundation. I've built up the coverage a little bit more. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see. So you can see how that's looking so far. I'm definitely going to be setting this though, because I feel like because it is like more hydrated and radiant, I don't think the foundation will dry down as quick into the skin. So I definitely will use a little bit of setting powder. Okay, now that we've got the foundation on, we're gonna use some concealer. To conceal my under eyes today, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair Neutral, and this one here is a nice full coverage. It is a little bit more matte. It's so awkward because like my mirror is like right here, and then the viewfinder is right there, but you guys are right there. So like to be able to see what I'm doing, it makes it a little bit tricky. I actually really love the way this is looking so far. Okay, so I actually want to test and see how well the Huda Tantour goes over the top of it without setting it, obviously. So we're going to do that now. We're going to add some of the cream contour. I just want to see if this is going to lift the foundation off, even though I'm using a patting motion. It's looking pretty good. I feel like everything is actually blending really seamlessly. Yeah, I feel like that blended really well actually. Loving how that's looking. Even though I don't have like a really big forehead, I always feel like it looks unnatural if you've got color here but nothing up here, especially when you're in full coverage. So I always like put like a tiny bit of color up there. Amazing. So I've zoomed you guys in again and I hope you can see, but that has blended really seamlessly over the top. Like it hasn't pulled up the foundation in any spots or anything like that, or it doesn't look patchy, which is beautiful. It's exactly what we want. Okay, so now we're gonna add some setting powder. I'm gonna be using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. And we're just gonna lightly set the under eye and also throughout the center of the face. Again, you guys can see how the powder is looking over the top. It hasn't emphasized any texture or anything like that. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and then I'll come back and we'll see how everything's sitting, and we'll also put some setting spray over the top and see how that looks, and then we'll do some check-ins. Be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back. I've got all of my makeup on now. Everything applied really nicely over the top of the foundation and this bad boy. So we are going to see how this actually wears throughout the day. So I am going to go hang out some washing and then head off to the shopping center just down the road from me, and me and my sister are gonna have some food and some coffee and chat, and then I'll do some check-ins so you guys can see. I've already been to the gym and done a PT session this morning, but I think I might go to the gym again this afternoon with Ben and just do like a little bit of cardio or something. So if I do go, I feel like weird to go to the gym with so much makeup on, but I may like wear my makeup so we can see how it wears through the gym sesh, but I'm not sure if that will actually happen. We'll see. So I'll zoom you guys in so you can see this is how the foundation is looking. I've got like highlight, blush and bronzer and everything on. I haven't really noticed it catching on any areas at all. The skin like feels really nice. It feels like hydrated and plump, but not like super sticky or anything. So if you were concerned that this would be like really like sticky or gummy on the skin, it is not. It has soaked in really well actually. If you do want to use this as a leave-on mask, it does say to apply a thick layer to the face and then remove any excess after 10 minutes, or you can leave it on. So I'm really excited to see how this wears, because especially with more matte foundations, I feel like they can sometimes kind of look like dry as the day goes by, especially at work. Like we've talked about this before, how my skin gets like a dehydrated, oily like here and here, but sometimes it can just look really dehydrated and that ain't cute. So now all that we have left to do is to set our face. So we're gonna use the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Setting Spray. I don't know if this actually does anything to my skin. I feel like this Cover FX one feels like it's doing more, but I'm not sure. So I have this now, so I'm like, I should use it. It's not bad, but I just feel like I like the Cover FX one more. Anyway, I'm gonna go hang out some washing and then I'm gonna go meet my sisters. So we will do some check-ins and see how this wears, if it makes the makeup break up or if it looks flawless all day. We will find out. I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so I've just got back from having lunch, like a late lunch with my sisters, and this is how my makeup is looking so far. I just reapplied my lip gloss. Obviously that had worn off when I'd eaten, but I think the makeup is still looking pretty decent. I don't find that it's like really wearing off in any specific places. My nose won't stop running, so obviously when I use the tissue it has wiped some of the makeup off here, but it's not super noticeable. My sisters were like, why are you so dressed up today? What are you doing? And they said my makeup looked really like nice and fresh. So far so good. This is what it's looking up close up. So you can see it hasn't really settled into any like smile lines just yet. These ones here on this side for some reason look worse than the other side, but yeah, overall it's looking really, really nice still. And I think this foundation on me needs something really hydrating underneath because I feel like it has mattified down quite a bit. But yeah, I'm not going to go to the gym again because, as I said, I've already been this morning and I want to do some tidying up around my house. So I will come and check in again later on and we can see if it looks any different at all. But I do think this works as a really, really great primer underneath your makeup. I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so I'm back. It is now currently almost 10 o'clock at night. So I've had this foundation and everything on for a good like 8 hours or so, even longer actually. So it's lasted up pretty well, and I don't think that the like hydration and everything impacted the wear of the foundation. If anything, I feel like it's made it wear better. Again, we're testing it at home in comparison to the last time I wore this foundation and tested it was when I was working, but it hasn't really worn off anywhere, and it doesn't look, especially like around here, it is not settling into smile lines. Again, my nose has been running, so the foundation is kind of wiped off here. So you can see like it hasn't really settled into any lines there. And I would say maybe the coverage has faded just a little bit around here, but I mean, it's kind of to be expected when you are using tissues and blowing your nose. And it has broken up a little bit on the chin there, which normally happens anyway, but it's not too bad. Let me know if you guys want to see a test using this at work when I'm doing my makeup for work. If you want to see how it wears in comparison to today. But that is the end of the video, guys. I feel like this is definitely a winner for priming the face, and I feel like it would be a really good hydration mask as well, especially if you are flying. It's called the Aussie Flyer for a reason, I guess. So that's all from me today. I'm gonna go have a shower, wash my face and all of that, and get ready to go to bed, because as you can see, I look super tired now. I'm such a grandma and like go to bed early every night, but I love it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and then don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.